What is the identity of the organization from an external perspective, but also an internal perspective? Is it clear? Can people see it and understand the identity of your team and organization instantly? Kia ora, hi, I'm Craig Johns, high performance leadership expert, the CEO and managing partner of Speakers Institute Corporate, and the founder of Gravity of Leadership. Now, in this episode of the Gravity of Leadership series, we're on part 2 of a 5-part series where we're looking at in our DNA. That is the DNA of our organization. And part 1 was around whakapapa and that the interwoven DNA from our ancestors and the early people of our organization through to the present and our future generations that we'll never get to meet. But today in part 2, we're going to talk about culture and identity. And I want you to think about your culture and identity in the present, so to speak. And it's so important to understand the diversity of people that make up that culture. What is the identity of the organization from an external perspective, but also an internal perspective? Is it clear? Can people see it and understand the identity of your team and organization instantly? If not, then it's important that the leaders do some shaping to think about that culture and identity so it's so strong that people anchor into it and know exactly what it is. When it comes to Speakers Institute Corporate, people understand the identity as inspiring great leaders. Now that slogan encapsulates what our identity is. And then the culture of that is extremely diverse. We are what you would say is the happy place for the misfits in the world. So what is the culture that it brings? And I want you to think about the DNA that makes up that culture and identity of your organization. So that is part 2 of the 5-part series on In Our DNA. Remember, it's important to create a gravitational pull rather than a gravitational push as a leader. What is your gravity of leadership today? Ka kite anō, I look forward to seeing you soon.